there, folks! It's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. And when last we left off, we began to explore the catacombs beneath Copper Lane. There are many bones here, and more trolls than I'd like there to be. There are also oozes, but I was expecting oozes. We will blast this ooze in the face, and then move forward with our tanks and prepare for multiple oozes. There appears to only be one. Fair enough, we shall do that instead. And you will fire off some attacks here, you can fire some attacks here, you can fire some attacks there, and you can be ready to take... Okay, it's already gone. I was kind of expecting it to last a little bit longer, but there we go. Let's keep moving. How close are you to leveling? You are incredibly close to leveling. You only need 97 experience. Just need to disarm a few more traps and we'll be there.
Yes.
So over here is another ooze. There are two oozes here. They ooze, they lose.
Aye?
Hopefully.
Yes.
Okay, go there.
What?
Go here. Go there. We will shoot you in the everything. Back up. Slowly you'll make your way over. We'll have you charge forward. And one more shot will take you out. That arquebus is incredibly powerful. Very powerful. Right, let's get ready to take out the next one. There you are. Just shoot. And we'll charge forward. I don't know why you attacked there, but you did. And one more shot will deal with you. I'll just switch you over to your staff.
Yes.
And there we go. Two oozes taken care of. Now, what's over here that they were guarding? The answer is... an empty nothing. Oh no, it keeps going. Alright, group. Catch up.
I'm here.
Over here we have... Oh, the catacombs extend back here. Oh, hello. I spy two skeletal fighters. Luckily, we've dealt with skeletal fighters before. We fought them in Odd Newer. I don't know if we fought enough of them that we won't get experience from them. It would be nice to get a bit of experience from them. Okay, we will save. And see how many more people there are. I imagine there's quite a few. So, we'll have at thee. Back up immediately. Remember that these are vessels, and vessels are weak to Durance's ability.
I'm here.
So why don't we use it? There we go. That heavily weakened them.
How may I help?
I want you to do that. And then that.
I'm here.
You can start shooting there. You can start shooting here. That's one down already. And in a moment you're going to be down. Yep. That was straightforward. We are not getting any experience from them. Fair enough. Into the stash that goes.
I'm here.
Any more skeletal fighters in here? No. But there's a lot of skulls. Okay, there's a skeletal fighter there. There's a skeletal archer there with a huge bow. I don't think you're going to be too tricky.
How may I help?
Let's move everyone into
I'm
here. And we'll shoot you in the face. Oh no, there's a couple of them. Alright. Back up. Back up. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Ow. Okay, this is fine. I underestimated how many there be. Okay, you're being
How may I help?
swamped. This is fine because this fighter is not especially... Okay, you're being attacked. Right, I need you to start blasting here.
Yes.
They need to perish right now. Okay, that's magic missiles. Oh, that's some... Ow. Okay, this is fine,
Your thoughts must flow deep.
because we're going to do this now, which will deal with you, which allows you to then charge forward. Excellent.
I'm here.
Start shooting. That's the end of the wizard. Okay, there's another wizard, though.
Following
Go
order.
to it.
Your thoughts must
You
flow
need
deep
to do that. Yeah, do that if you can.
Yes?
We're gonna need you to start doing that.
I'm here.
Okay, I need you to get a lot closer. Like so. There we are. And just like that, you're both gone. The raw damage was immense. And we'll grab all these. And that.
I'm here.
And what could have been a bad situation ended up not being too awful. But it could still get worse. We didn't fight the archer, for instance. I think the archer was not alerted. Here we have a couple of small things. There's a dead body there. Oh no, we did fight the archer. The archer is indeed out. Let's have a look at that body. What do you have on you?
Interesting.
There's a trap. That's probably what killed you. Trap's gone. 240 experience earned. That puts you a little bit closer. A little bit closer.
Hey.
What about this way? I'm going to save, by the way. We are so close to level 8. And level 8 means we can then get our arquebus enchanted to be exceptional.
I'm here.
That means even more. Oh! Another body means another trap?
Look there.
Yep. Another trap. Good news, though. I could deal with that trap and get even more experience. Probably going to be selling these traps at some point. What is over here that these people were so desperate to get to? Well, there's another trap,
There you go.
which I can disarm. Oh. Hello?
Hey.
There's someone here. Maybe they're friendly? I somehow doubt it, considering they're in the catacombs, but you never know.
I'm here.
Let's see if they have a name. Helig of the... Oh. Now everything makes sense. A lone figure in tattered robe shuffles across the chamber, muttering under its breath. As you approach, the figure halts and swivels its head toward you. Its haggard visage is a labyrinth of wrinkles and sores overgrown by a moss-like beard. What's this? Who disturbs a Helig's work? Its voice rattles and gurgles like that of a drowning man. You're Helig? Dalton sent me to look for Ronya. He leans back and bursts into raucous laughter. His threadbare robes drift apart, revealing an amulet and a ragged wound running from chest to throat. It spatters a black viscid fluid on the floor with every cackle. That old fool is still alive. I do hope he still doesn't bear a grudge for that incident. It was so very long ago. Dalton believes that Ronya is in the catacombs. He seems to restrain another bout of chuckling. Oh, you could say that. If you were to retrieve my grimoire from Mordred, I'll let you in on a secret. What do you need me to do? We could always talk to Mordred and get their side of the story. When animancy started gaining popularity, I came to Defiance Bay in hopes of finding a place where my research would meet with more acceptance. Worked at the Brackenbury Sanitarium for a few months where I met Mordred. He spits a glob of black blood on the floor. Let's just say Mordred and I didn't see eye to eye. Got so bad we were threatening to kill each other on a daily basis. Obviously, he made good on his threat. He runs a jagged fingernail across his oozing wound, sank a dagger into my chest while I was sleeping, and dumped my body in the catacombs. You used animancy to save yourself? Oh no. Helig waves a half-rotted hand. This is magic. It took a great deal of rather timely preparation, I must say. Even so, it merely anchored my soul to this decaying body. Nothing like the life that was stolen from me. Helig lets out a rattling sigh. And yet you see what little Engwithan magic can do. My mind is my own, my memory is fresh, my work can continue. And Modred keeps all that is precious to him in a trunk in his laboratory, as he stole my grimoire. He offers you a key with a claw-like hand. On your way to Brackenbury Sanitarium, then, bring me my grimoire and my revenge, and you can have your Ronya. He chokes on a burbling chuckle. If there's nothing else, be on your way. What are those creatures behind you? Just a few personal projects. Sorry souls stuck in their mortal shells. Their flesh is as dead as mine, though their minds are not as well maintained. They flock to me like worms to drakes. They're not half as intelligent, but... He watched one stumble into a desk. They serve for amusement. What are you doing here? Research. A hodgepodge of adamancy and necromancy. I have peace and quiet as well as an abundant supply of subjects. Farewell. I don't like this. That's not cast as stealing, apparently. The silver locket is dented and tarnished. A faded portrait of a young nobleman rests inside. His face has been worn away with time. Huh. A grim assortment of rusty blades adorns this table. The scattered, feverish notes detail various animantic procedures and rites of necromancy. The creature's neck juts sideways at an unnatural angle, and there are rope burns on its throat and wrists. It suffers occasional spasms as it moves across the room. Hello? The creature does not seem to hear you.
I'm here.
The left side of this creature's skull has been caved in. Its burial shroud has since tangled around its torso and neck. It stares blankly forward, mindless of your presence. After a few moments, the creature suddenly turns its head towards you. It makes a low wheezing noise and reaches towards you, towards the locket you carry. Is this yours? The creature takes the locket loosely between its broken, half-rotted fingers. It wheezes out another reeking gust of air, and then goes still once more. Ah! It'll be useless now until it drops the dang thing again. No sense in pining after things long lost, I say. But then, it has lost half its mind, eh? We level, by the way, but only we've leveled.
I'm here.
This creature appears to have suffered horrific burns. Its skin is blackened and its limbs have melted and fused. It plods stubbornly across the room. Hello? The creature does not seem to register your words. I'm not going to shove them.
I'm here.
I'm not going to shove them. I am, however, going to look at what level ups I can get. Anything that works towards making my arquebus better will be a good thing. Right, we need more mechanic. Mechanic 8. I'm going to save the remaining points. Ooh, there's quite a few things here. A lot of things. Vicious Companion, Resilient, Faithful, Merciless, Acolyte Radiant, we're not taking any of them. Offensive. Marksman? Dangerous Implement? Vulnerable Attack. Penetrating Shot? Ooh, okay. That's interesting. We also have ability to carry more things. Field I like the idea of penetrating shot. Vulnerable attack is also quite good, but that's melee. Sacrifice range. Oh, it's a modal. You know, I feel like out of all of these, like penetrating shot is interesting, but I actually think marksman might be good. I think marksman is key here. Increases character's accuracy with ranged weapons used at distant targets. Now, we're typically fighting at range, so let's pick marksman. Now, we should be able to take this arquebus and enchant it to be exceptional. We would need some Vithrak brain and some rubies. We'd probably get some rubies. Vithrak brain, however, that might be a little bit difficult. This probably leads over... I was about to say this probably leads over to where this person is. We're definitely going to tell the old guy about the fact that this person is alive. Definitely going to tell them.
There you go.
And 2 other people have leveled now.
Hope that helps.
And nobody else has leveled. Put these in here. Any other traps? No. Let's pop out of the catacombs quickly and tell them. I get the feeling that giving them their grimoire will just mean that they gain all their power back, and then we have to have at thee with them fully in control of their spells. Don't like the thought of that. So it's Adir and Kana that are going to be leveling up next. I'm going to do that now, actually. So you... athletics, for sure. What else do we have? Not a lot of class abilities. No, really not a lot of class abilities. What about an offensive power? Defensive, we have sword and shield style. 6 shield deflection. Shield deflection also applies to reflex. Ooh. There's also hold the line. Trains the character in new defensive strategies, increasing his or her engagement limit by 1. Yeah, I feel like that's going to be good, because you're our primary tank. We're going to give you that. You can then engage even more people. As for Kana, Kana will put a point into lore, give him lore 12. Level 2 Chanter spell. The Chanter creates 2 bouncing beams of pure light that restore endurance and grant immunity to frightened and terrified, and all allies struck by them. Yeah, I feel like that is the one we want. Also a talent. Ooh, a talent. He's not really much of an offensive character, and he doesn't have anything for his class. He's using a war bow right now, isn't he? Let me check that. Are you using a bow? War bow... It's a hunting bow! Okay, let's see if we can give you a hunting bow specialization. We'll pick that again. And... hunting bow. That's war bow. Morningstar. Rod. Hunting bow. Weapon focus peasant. There we go. We'll give you that. Not bad. Not bad at all. That makes you a little bit more accurate.
I'm here.
Now the rest of the party, you are incredibly close to leveling. The tiniest morsel of experience will get you there. Probably the same for Durance. We are now that much more powerful. We have a little bit more accuracy. Kana has a bit more accuracy. Adir can tank more people. And we have the option of creating a healing spell, or of casting a healing spell with Kana, instead of summoning drakes. And if we made the wrong decision, we can always retrain later. It is night. We will quickly pop over here. I imagine this person is still there. Yep, they're a quest character. They're just going to stay there all the time.
Good day to you.
Did you find her? I'm still searching. Okay, I can't tell him about Roinia. Interesting. Well, when we come back, folks, we're going to be heading over to the Shrivener's dormitory, I think. There's also Lumdala's house. I don't know why that's being pointed out. Well, I'm sure I'll figure out why eventually. And when we come back, we're going to go pay this person a visit that Helig wants us to speak to and get their side of the story. Maybe we can scheme against the Animancer. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.